Good.
Today we're playing Game of the Year 2018, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Don't Google that. We're right.
All right, and the game award for Game of the Year goes to
Red Dead Redemption 2!
It's cold.
It's freezing.
Cold.
Weather, it's May. I'm just hoping.
It's weather, it's May.
It's not May. This is like February.
This is like Nebraska, mid-November.
Yeah, I think that's like an actual oversight because in game time, I think it's March. Chapter 4 takes place in May, and like there are multiple points between them where we see a few days, a few weeks later, all that stuff.
They hit like the Breaking Bad like time.
You think it might just be like a year in time?
Why would they do a year in like 1 month?
The entire game, like not the entire game, the entirety of chapter 1 through 6 takes place like within.
This is like 1982, right?
1899.
Oh, so I was wrong.
1982. That's in 1982. We were riding horses while we made computers.
Hey, in a perfect world, we would be.
Mason, the Macintosh existed in
In a
1982.
perfect world,
in
the perfect world, the West would have never existed.
Jesus.
In a perfect world, our current like time, we would be like none of this would be happening right now. We'd be like with our mixed reality headsets on, like breastfeeding our overlords or something.
The cell phone would be what we think of like the first Windows computer.
Breastfeeding our. Do you want to what? What do you mean?
Evolution is gonna take us to a strange place, my friend. I don't know where it is, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be strange.
Can that be the next conspiracy theory? Like evolution is just gonna make us like start growing.
Yeah, we're all gonna be
headsets.
wearing Apple Vision Pros while we breastfeed the rich.
I would breastfeed Elon Musk, yeah.
Oh, you know what we're gonna start doing? You know how they put like virtual reality headsets on cows to make them think they're eating grass when they're eating like corn or something? They're gonna give babies Apple Vision Pros and give them a milk bottle, and they'll think they're sucking on their mother's titty.
That's actually really smart. That's like dystopian as hell, but that's really smart.
Y'all think Elon Musk drinks his milk straight out of the cow tit?
Yeah, he's minimalist like that.
He has
he
one.
Just has a cow in his house.
No, he has like an udder like implanted on the wall in his like office, like how you would with like a deer head.
No.
And like he has his workers like refill it every other week.
What's that tiny house he has on his SpaceX property that's like smaller than like a bedroom? It's like he just has like a cow udder just sticking out of it. He just like
he wakes up and he just goes, "Oh, good morning," and he just like grabs it and just like in the most intimate, passionate way possible, he just starts sucking on it.
See, it's like a sleeper agent. Like he wakes up like a toddler and he crawls over to the udder.
Yeah, no,
and then
he's like
Elon kicks back in.
We should bomb X headquarters.
When milk gets the milk gets in his system and he kind of kicks back in.
The milk gets into his system. He turns into like fucking Popeye. His like muscles like grow out. That's how he comes up with like spaceships that crash.
I had time to ask.
Can we fraught later?
What really went down back there on that boat? It's fucking one lobster asking the other what happened on the Titanic.
Think about the shrimp, bro. What do you think their
Yeah,
take on the Titanic was?
Like one of the the lobsters and the shrimp that were about to get like eaten on the Titanic, just meeting other lobsters and being like, what really went down back there on that boat?
They give him that 1,000 shell stare.
I'm one in a trillion.
Okay.
The fucking 1,000 dead passenger stare, like.
Oh my god.
Jesus. How many people die on the Titanic?
Probably a lot. It was a big cruise ship.
Wow, this is really showing
Only
how much
3.
we've paid attention in school our entire lives if we don't know how many people.
Yeah, only
Teach you how many
3.
people died in the Titanic.
Hold
That's
on.
not very important.
But
Only
yes, but
three.
they've taught it. Yeah, only
Only
three. Only
three.
three people. Like a guy, his wife, and their like inbred like homunculus baby that they got from Russia.
That's what the rich are trying to make you believe that a lot of people died in the Titanic, Mason, so they can
Well, the rich died trying to go see the Titanic. You know
They
that
want
little
you
like tin can they flew down there in?
they want you to believe everything they said, everything they say, so they can further manipulate you into their breastfeeding future.
Why is this a recurring theme?
Don't discount the fact that the Titanic might have been an insurance fraud attempt. So I'll mansplain that one real quick.
It's a good conspiracy.
The Titanic had a sister ship. I don't remember the name. But
love
there's a
this.
sister ship that was really like fucking beat up and about to crash. So they decided to swap the Titanic and that ship just so they could send that out, say like they don't know why it crashed, and then get money out of insurance. I think like the window count lined up and like the build of the ship lined up, but I mean we can't really tell because the thing's rotting in the bottom of the Pacific.
Or maybe they just built a new boat because their old boat was falling apart, dumbass.
Yeah, so 1,496 people died.
The Titanic is like supposed to pretty much fucking disintegrate sometime soon.
It is disintegrating.
Y'all, like,
It's actually
okay,
shrunk.
if something like the Titanic sticks around as a story for like another 100 years, imagine if they make like a movie on it and like
Do I have news for you?
how different it actually
They
is from
did.
the event. No, I'm saying like, imagine in the future they make another movie on it.
Well, it's not
Like-
it's not like all the information about it is gonna like.
It ends up
disappear.
being like really just fucking like inaccurate.
They ran out of gas and it sank.
Granted, relatively speaking, the Titanic was really recent. Relatively speaking.
Yeah, it happened like
So,
last week.
100 years from now, a lot of information is going to get lost.
I was there, yeah. I hopped onto that little dinghy. I pushed like a pregnant and her lady and like her other baby off, and I hopped on there.
You are going straight to hell, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Listen, dude, I got Let's Plays to record. I needed to get home.
You think the Titanic had good ship Wi-Fi?
They were on some
Boy, do I
like they were
miss-
on some like 2-band shit. They were not 5G.
2 megabyte upload piece of shit. Like,
Why didn't they just like call 911, dude?
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
y'all hear about that fucking like the plan to like make a like honest to god Titanic recreation and sail it the same?
I'm
route?
down here.
Yeah, I saw that on like I saw like a video about that on YouTube like 2 years
Project
ago.
has been like worked on for years and like keeps getting pushed back.
There was a
They say like every year it's gonna go set sail.
Those are my favorite kinds of like rug pulls. Is when they like this year, guys, get hyped. It's happening. Trust us.
Oh, it could set sail in 2027. Wow,
Y'all, if that happens, we're going on it,
it's going the exact same route, and an iceberg is huge, so it probably didn't melt.
and we're gonna make sure it happens again.
That's the plan. It's like
Can
it's
you
like-
get to the hitching post and stop
It's-
spinning?
It's population control, Mason.
Hitch!
The dumbasses are gonna get on the thing.
God!
Are we gonna get like, first class rooms, or are we gonna get them like third, like economy class piece of shit rooms? At
I
the
want
bottom of
I
the
want one of
cabins,
those
like,
size of like a recording booth,
sleeping soldiers style next to each other type thing.
like Bender's room from Futurama.
I need to watch Futurama.
You
That looks like a
should.
show I could actually enjoy.
It's really good.
And that's coming from a guy who doesn't really watch cartoons.
And then you get to season 5, and then it is really hit or
Why does it
miss.
get really bad?
That was when it was rebooted for Comedy Central, and the writers
Oh.
just did not. There's an episode called. It was made in 2013 or like 2012, so this is past the iPhone craze. But it was iPhone, as in like EYE phone, and they put a chip in your eye, and then they go about how cool the apps are, and then they want the chip out, and that's the episode.
Seems more like a joke on like Google Glass or like Neuralink.
Yeah,
that was
but
in
this one, yeah, that
2013.
doesn't. It's like futuristic iPhone. Oh, it's 2013 though, so I
I
mean.
can see I mean, they little did they know they kind of predicted it. Like,
I mean, those. Well, no, people have been talking about like Google Glass like type shit since like 2010.
did the Google Glass ever get like produced, or was it just
Yeah.
like thought of?
There was that like parody like PSA thing.
You're home early.
Yeah.
And you're not.
Dang it.
Y'all, I'm gonna shoot the lantern and watch it blow up.
Do it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Lantern! Fallen like ghost lantern!
It didn't blow up.
It's a lantern. Of course it's not gonna blow up.
They blow up, Mason. Damn, why was there so much red mist when I killed that guy?
Mason, you realize this is like this is the 19th century. They used like kerosene oil lamp pieces of shit.
You know what? That's very fair.
I think some light in that is gonna blow up.
That's very fair.
You fucking died!
Jeez.
Elijah, you ain't got it in you, dude.
I thought you said good boy, Arthur.
Oh, no, but yeah, I did too.
Good boy, Arthur. Oh, God, come here.
I could do it. But
Thank you, dude.
what now?
Dude.
What now? What now?
This reminded me of like Mason,
What
you know that
now?
video of like the cop who opened fire because an acorn like flew past
Oh
him.
my God, I forgot
Yeah, he
about
fucking
that.
he said.
Shots fired. Yeah, that's spot on, dude.
And then he put this pistol into like someone because an acorn.
Feeling good.